What's up, guys? So it's time for me to watch another Witcher 3 trailer. This is the cinematic trailer. I think it's called A Night to Remember. This was just released today. I haven't seen it yet, so I was like, okay, let me just record and see what happens. But just so you guys know, I always warn you guys. I still get comments saying, you talked during the trailer, and I'm like, that's exactly why I tell you guys I'm going to be talking during the trailer. This is a reaction. It's not just a watching. So if you want to watch the actual trailer, go watch it before you watch this. And then I'm going to update you guys where I'm at when it comes to the books at the end. So let's watch. Damn, it's getting 10 out of 10. Oh,
Wolves asleep amidst the trees, bats all a swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Nice tune. Been a while since I heard it last.
Folk have forgotten it.
Got other things on their mind.
Things like me.
They paid me for you.
so good.
In times past, no amount of coin would convince a witcher to take this contract.
Times have changed.
Dude, he looks so cool. That is awesome. Oh, it's gonna poison her. It's gonna like burn her.
It's all silent for the night. Cows turned in as daylight dies. But when soul lies anxious, wide awake, for the witcher, brave and bold, paid in coin of gold. He'll chop and slice you, cut and dice you, eat you up whole. eat you whole.
Oh my god, that was amazing. That was so good. That was the best trailer I've seen so far of The Witcher. I mean, I know that's not in-game graphics, obviously. I know this is just a cinematic, but oh my god. It just made me think of how amazing it would be to see that all the time, you know, like to see a show or something. Oh my god. You know, I remember with The Witcher 1, they had something like this. Like it was like a cinematic. I don't know if it was a trailer or if it was the beginning of The Witcher 1, but it was with the Striga. And it was very similar to this, and it was what got me immediately hooked on the series. That trailer was what made me just like go, what is this? So even though this isn't in-game graphics or anything like that, or it's not even part of the game or anything, it still gets you so pumped. Oh my god. And I think it does a really good job of, especially for people like it did with me back then, that for people that have never played the game, um to get a taste of what The Witcher is. Um, dude, I have literally been preparing for The Witcher for this whole, ever since I started my video series of The Witcher. I finally started reading Sword of Destiny. I'm on the last story, Something More. It's a fan translation, by the way. I'm impressed with the quality of this translation. I mean, you do find some errors here and there, but they're not significant enough for me to even be like, oh, this sucks. It's a really great translation. I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to read it. It downloaded straight to my iBooks. So it's really cool because I could highlight and stuff. One of you provided me with the link to this, so thank you so much. I think it was in my previous video that they gave me the link to this, but I'll put the link in the description. So yeah, I'm almost ready to talk about this stuff, but that's why it's even more exciting, because I've been reading this and I've been just getting so pumped. But once you start to really jump into the world of The Witcher and what it has to offer, everything that it really is, it's one thing to read it, but when you see it, when you are The Witcher, it's just, dude. And that trailer, like I was saying with the Striga trailer, or the Striga footage for The Witcher 1, seeing who Geralt is, what he is, that he's not a human, that he needed to mutate his body, he needs to take these elixirs, these potions, in order to, you know, to protect himself against certain monsters, to protect himself against certain poisons. So he's not completely immune, and he's not immortal. He still, you know, he could get killed, and he's said it many times that he's eventually gonna die in the hands of some monster. But to see him, that he is a mutant, he's not a human, and he had to do this in order to fight these monsters. It's such a interesting concept to me, you know? Like, that is what hooked me to The Witcher. That concept, that he had to mutate himself, that the Witchers have to do this to themselves to fight monsters, to prepare themselves like this, but they're not immortal. They are professionals, like that one short teaser that I really love with the Griffin, where he's like, the world doesn't need a hero, it needs a professional. I love that little teaser. That one's really cool too. Yeah, CD Projekt Red does so good at just hyping, and not just hyping, but also bringing it. Like, you know, it's been getting great reviews. So yeah, man, I'm so excited. Oh man, I can't wait to play this game. So I think I'm gonna finish reading this today. I I should finish this today. It's going to be slightly different from the previous ones because the previous ones were kind of like summaries of the actual stories, each story. But this one I'm going to do, I think, that's why I'm waiting until I finish the whole book. So that I've been highlighting a lot of things so that I could do like a compiled talk of Yennefer. I also want to do one on Geralt. It's going to be more of like talks and not so much summaries, but I will be talking about parts in different short stories. I'm thinking about maybe I'm going to do one for Dandelion as well. Again, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this before The Witcher 3 comes out. I think I'll finish everything that I have for Sword of Destiny before, but when it comes to Blood of Elves, I don't even want to rush it. I think Last Wish and Sword of Destiny are probably the most important. Now, I'm saying that just because they contain a lot of short stories, so they go into different aspects of Geralt's life. Not so much Ciri. I think Ciri, you'd learn more about her in the books, in the actual novels, not so much the short stories. So that's the one thing that I'm going to be lacking is Ciri, like who she becomes and stuff. Let me show you guys which ones are actually translated. Okay, so I don't have Blood of Elves here with me. I left it over there, but the ones that are actually translated, for those of you that want to get the books in English, are Last Wish, Blood of Elves, not Sword of Destiny, that's fan translated, Blood of Elves, and then Time of Contempt and Baptism of Fire. Sword of Destiny is being translated to English officially. I believe there's a version coming out. It's not this publisher, though. I really like this publisher, but it's not this publisher. It's a different publisher, and I believe it's going to be released on May 20th or May 22nd, something like that. I had pre-ordered that one a while ago. It's kind of a confusion on Amazon, but they have Sword of Destiny being published by this publisher on Amazon as well. That says it's going to be released in December of this year. So I don't know what's going on there. They have two versions. One's coming out in May and the other one's coming out later on this year. So I was like, I don't know. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I also want to thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving me on these videos. It's really cool to see. That's what makes it worth it for me, is when I see people saying, oh my god, this is so good, this is exactly what I needed, I haven't read the books, I wanted to know what it was all about, you know, it's so helpful, it's making me want to buy the books, it's making me want to play the game. That's where I'm like, that's awesome, like that's where it's worth it. All the hard work just comes down to that, and it's amazing to read that stuff. So thank you so much for those lovely comments and for the support. Appreciate it 100%. And yeah, there's more coming. I'm excited to talk about what I've been reading in Sword of Destiny, because like I said, it's very different from The Last Wish. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
But when soul lies anxious, wide awake, for the